at the moment. And joining me in the commentary box for this match is Tony Gregg. We were out in the middle earlier. Tony, how does the pitch look?
Well, thanks, Jonathan. This pitch is absolutely superb. An excellent cricket wicket. The groundsman's done a fine job. It's hard and fast, so the ball will come onto the bat nicely. But there's also plenty of bounce for the bowlers, with the ball carrying nicely through to the wicketkeeper at around about waist height. The wrist spinners should really enjoy bowling.
I can see the captains are on their way out to the middle for the crucial toss, so let's see what happens. Looks like they're going to have a bowl. Well, that's an interesting call. Let's see whether it's the correct one. There's a capacity crowd here waiting expectantly for play to begin.
The bowlers must bowl a good line and length. The pitch will bring rewards if they can just bowl consistently at the right spot.
The quick bowler to start the first over. Oh, great shot. That's very fortunate, and the bowler will be livid. The batsman will just be pleased to be off the mark. That shot brought the crowd to their feet. Edged. Nothing scored there. But he's mistimed that, it's run away off the edge. Very good timing. Smashed for four.
Smashing shot, really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
8 from the over, the scoreboard ticking over.
No ball.
No ball. A beautifully timed shot for four. Beautifully played. Great footwork. Beautiful shot.
Absolutely effortless. He hardly seemed to hit.
That was a really classy shot. Beautiful timing. He's found the gap with that one.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as simply.
Placed that superbly. That's caught.
That went straight down the fielder's throat. The batsman will be kicking himself.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. New batsman in, and absolute concentration required now. Another over gone. It's gone down. It really wasn't that difficult. You've got to feel so sorry for the bowlers in these circumstances. Let's take a look at that from another angle. And there's a fielder underneath it.
That ball was travelling pretty quickly. He did well to cling onto it.
Let's have a look at the action replay. again. Plenty of pressure on the new batsman now. No runs scored. That was an expensive over for New Zealand. The captain wanted to make sure there aren't too many more of those.
Beautiful stroke. That's great cricket. He knew there wasn't a fielder out there, so he wasn't risky.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. That's raced away to the fence.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
He's really punishing any stray deliveries today. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That might clear the rope. It has.
The fielding captain will be a little concerned by that.
That was a very confident shot. Another over gone. Batsmen are looking for two. Well, what's the umpire going to say about this one? He's called for the third. There's the signal. He's safe. He's hit that well. Beautiful placement. 4 all the way. Oh, great.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head under the ball, wait forward.
Give him width and you'll get punished. Another over gone. Facing Lillian Thompson must have been an eye-opening experience, Tony, but would it have changed much if you'd been afforded the protective equipment used today?
Well, facing Lillian Thompson...
Great footwork, beautiful shot.
Well, he really middled that. That's 6 glorious runs.
He took the aerial route, but it paid off. That's nicely played. That's a fantastic strike.
Seeing that ball sail over the fences.
Batsmen are looking for two. That's a good shout. Let's have a look at the action replay.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow-mo.
There's the signal. He's safe. He certainly tested the keeper out with that one. He's scoring at a prolific rate at the moment. He's safe. They're appealing. Got him!
You can't afford to hesitate. If it's a tight run, the slightest indecision can prove expensive.
Let's take another look at that in replay. Real concentration required for the new batsman here. Another over gone. What do you think makes a great number 3 then, Tony?
A great number 3 really must have a solid defence. Remember that
It's gone down. It really wasn't that difficult. You've got to feel so sorry for...
No ball.
No ball called. That'll be a free hit. This should be the end for the batsman. Batsmen are looking for 2.
No ball.
No ball. Edge to slip. Out! No, he's dropped it! That's a stroke of luck for the batsman.
it's truth, you really can't afford to put chances like that down.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. Big shout. He's called for the third umpire. Let's look at that again.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
The third umpire's given him out. That was a sharp stumping by the wicketkeeper.
That's a great piece of work by the keeper.
Batsman played safe there. This could be the end for the batsman. Tails exposed after that crucial breakthrough.
It seems like miles back to the pavilion when you've got out cheaply.
Let's have a look at the action replay. Plenty of pressure on the new batsman then. Straight at the fielder, and that's out. And from another angle. Serious pressure on the new man in there. Thin edge. He's out. Let's look at that again. Confident appeal. It's out. That about wraps it up now.
Brilliant fielding. That sort of thing can change the course of a match.
So it's a left-right combination at the crease now. No run. Well, that score's just about competitive. He's getting a polite round of applause as he makes his way to the pavilion.
The opening bowlers are the key. If they can keep it tight and pick up a...
Out for naught. Hardly a memorable innings. That was right out of the top drawer.
He wasn't there for very long, as his score shows.
Let's have a look at the action replay. So, can swing. But would you say that movement in the air is predominantly generated by the bowler's grip or the overall bowling action?
Yes, there's no doubt that the whole question of swing bowling is top of mind in the world of cricket at the moment, mainly because you've got this thing called reverse swing. My view on swing is a little different to most. As far as I'm concerned, basically, a
Dropped. Another chance goes begging.
He'll be so angry with himself after putting that down. Let's see if he takes it out on the batsman.
The run rate's climbing now. He just can't hold the placement there. 4 runs.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
Well, what's the umpire going to say about this one? Let's take a look at that from another angle.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over. But in the...
There's the red light. Look, he's out.
What happened?
Out. No, he's dropped it. The fielding team will regret that.
Well, the bowler's giving him the glare after spilling that one.
The ball just runs out into the covers.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
You can't afford to give him width.
No ball.
No ball. Batsman coming back for 2. And from another angle. It's crazy to bowl no balls with this new rule about the free hit. Let's have a look at the action replay. That's 15 off the over. That's cleared the infield. 4 runs.
Great shot. That'll give him some confidence.
He used the pace of the outfield perfectly. Batsman coming back for a second. Confident appeal. Not out. Mystery to me. He looked out from here. 6 off the over then. He really struck that hard.
Absolutely effortless. He hardly seemed to hit it.
It's been a rather expensive over so far. The over goes for 9. That's a confident appeal. Not out.
No ball.
Another no ball. Another free hit. Big shout. That's out.
Well, they got themselves into a right mess there and paid the price.
Let's look at that again. So it's a left-right combination at the crease now. So the umpire signalling free hit, and so the batsman can only be run out off this ball. Batsmen are looking for 2. Confident appeal. Great footwork, beautiful shot.
Smashing shot, really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
He's really punishing any stray deliveries today. So the off-spinner with the last of his allotted overs. Beautifully played.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
That's raced away through. Well, he's playing to the crowd now.
No ball.
One more to Sundries. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Let's take a look at that from another angle. No balls these days mean the batsman has a free hit. He can only be run out off this ball. Top quality shot.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers, there really is no margin for error.
That nearly joined us in the commentary box. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
That was a fairly straightforward catch, but you still need to make sure of it.
Let's have a look at the action replay. Well, that's a cracking shot. Timed that to perfection.
Wonderful shot. He really punched the bowler there.
He picked the length really early there. Nice shot. 4 all the way.
He's found the gap.
That's a real crowd pleaser. He really is scoring at an excellent rate. That's a huge 6. Just listen to the crowd.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
That nearly joined us in the commentary box. He's hit that very hard. He's found the gap with that one.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
He placed that superbly. How important is it to have a decent spinner in the team, Tony?
Having a decent spinner in the team is vital. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that the ideal situation was to have two spinners in the side. We've certainly seen recently the Australians play two leg spinners. But we all know as well that the impact of a top-class spinner, take Shane Warne, take Mathai Murali-Dhiran, those two bowlers have almost changed the course of spin bowling. They're both absolutely brilliant. And if you've got somebody at one end bowling really good spinners, you also give your fast bowlers a bit of a break. And if you've got two spinners in the side...
Oh, what's the umpire going to say about this one? Got it!
He doesn't look best pleased with his partner there. He certainly wasn't the greatest call in the world.
And from another angle... This should be the end for the batsman. He's out! Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
He wasn't there for very long, as his score shows.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. Absolute concentration required from the new man in. Hitting the right areas is crucial for any bowler, Tony, but what exactly are the right areas?
Hitting the right areas, is it crucial for a bowler? Well, of course it is. Let's take Shane Warne, for example. Having been out and had a very close look at pitches all around the world, I've measured the distance that Shane Warne likes to hit in terms of his length. And I can tell you that it's exactly not...
Big appeal. And from another angle?
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the red light. He's out. The tail's exposed after that crucial breakthrough.
You can't afford to hesitate. If it's a tight run, the slightest indecision can prove expensive.
They're right into the tail now. Great fielding. Caught him. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
Well, he certainly wasn't out in the middle for very long.
Let's have a look at the action replay. So, into the tail now, the wickets could start to tumble. He's out! Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
Well, he picked the fielder out perfectly with that shot.
And from another angle. They're right into the tail now. No run taken off that ball. 3 runs conceded. Hooking the ball can be a very risky business, Tony. How important is it to be able to play the shot well?
Playing the hook shot is an interesting one. It could be described as risky, but it can also be described as one of the most pleasing shots of all if executed well. There's nothing nicer than to hook a fast bowler for four, especially if you manage to get the shot right. But I think that...
Brilliant timing.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
The crowd really enjoyed that one. That's the end of another over. Required run rate looks a fairly comfortable for an over. And he's got... They're having a shout. Batsman coming back for a second. He's got away with that. Let's take a look at that from another angle. It's all over. The winning team have done well here today. They came out looking to win this match, and that's just what